Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for attending tonight's meeting. I would like to start tonight by calling the Audit Committee public meeting in order for September 17th, 2025. Before we do anything, we will give the land acknowledgement. Carolyn, were you able to read the land acknowledgement?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I've just been able to join, so yes, I will.
Thank you.
Durham District School Board acknowledges that many Indigenous nations have long-standing relationships, both historic and modern, with the territories on which our school board and our schools are located. Today, this area is home to many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island, North America. We acknowledge that the Durham region forms a part of the traditional and treaty territory of the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation, the Mississauga peoples, and the treaty territory of the Chippewas of Georgina Island First Nation. It is on these ancestral and treaty lands that we teach, we learn, and we live. Thank you.
Thank you, Carolyn. To start, is there any declarations of conflict of interest? I see a lot of people shaking heads, so that looks good. Can I please have a motion to approve tonight's agenda? Thank you, Mark. I've forgotten, sorry. Do we have to say all in favor or Mark is good enough? Mark's good enough? Okay, thank you. Being that this is our first meeting of the school year, Regulations 361-10, at this point we have an election for the chair of the audit committee each year. So I'm now going to open it up for nominations for audit chair, if anyone would like to either nominate themselves or someone else. I have David first.
Michelle, I can't nominate myself for chair as much as I'd love to be. I'm just going to offer to take over the election for you.
Okay.
Because just technically speaking, the seat of the chair is vacated before the start of this meeting. So I appreciate you getting us started. But with your indulgence, I'll run the election for the chair and then hand the gavel either back over to you or to the new chair of the committee, if that's okay.
That is okay, thank you.
Awesome, thank you very much. So just picking up right where Michelle left off, are there nominations for chair? Carolyn, I see you've got your hand up there.
Yes, I would like to nominate Trustee Michelle Arsenault for the position of chair.
Love it, that's great. Trustee Arsenault, would you like to let your name stand?
Yes, I would.
Very well, thank you. Are there any other nominations for chair? I'm going to say this 3 times just because that's the thing to do. Are there any other nominations for chair? Are there any other nominations? And seeing none, I can ask for, please, a motion to close the nominations. Matthew, thank you. Mark, thank you. The nominations are closed, and Michelle, congratulations. We are claiming you as chair of the audit committee for another year with thanks very much.
Thank you everyone, and thank you, Carolyn, for the nomination. I do appreciate it, and I do like to have this opportunity to chair the audit committee. I'm going to go right in and ask if I can have a motion to approve the June 18th, 2025 Audit Committee public meeting meeting minutes, please. Thank you, Mark. And I will now turn it to, see here. It now goes back to you, David, in regards to the confidentiality statement report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. On page 3 of your package, committee members will find a draft confidentiality statement. You'll recall talking about this at our last meeting with appreciation for the suggestion. We have had the confidentiality statement reviewed by our legal department. It appears to be sufficient, comprehensive, Really happy to have feedback from the committee on the confidentiality statement. If you think there's something that should be in there that's not, or something in there, or something that's not in there that should be, please let me know. I'm happy to have any questions or comments. Jawad?
Hi, everyone. So my question is regarding I have read through this statement, and one thing they mentioned, because most of the things we are receiving through emails from Christian. So you want us to delete that after our tenure? What exactly will be the course of action? Like how we can return back those kind of documents?
So yes, I think they would be deleted. It states no copies of the materials shall be maintained by myself at the end of my term of appointment. So anything digital would be deleted, any backups would be deleted, and no digital copies would be maintained. There would be no expectation, Jawad, that you would forward all the emails on before you delete them. It would just be everybody agreeing by signing this that they will delete all digital copies of documents.
Okay.
Thanks for the question. Trustee Morton?
This is similar to what I mentioned at our June meeting about shredding, because I'm in the habit of shredding many of my materials. Is that still acceptable?
Absolutely. The notion here is that the documents are deleted and not maintained. They have a habit of getting shoved in a box in the bottom drawer of your desk at home or in your closet, and it's just not appropriate to be maintaining materials. So however you destroy them, that's great. If audit committee members wish to bring those documents, hard copy documents, into the board office and ask us to shred them, really happy to do that. But the spirit of the agreement here, Carolyn, is that the documents are deleted.
Thank you.
Okay, so if there are no other questions or comments or feedback, Joanne, go ahead, please.
Sorry, just to let you know, we can delete from our side because, but anything which is on the email will remain on the servers of the email server we are using. So it will remain with them. We don't know what where they kept it. So just want to make sure that we are clear on that.
I appreciate that. Yep, thank you. I think doing what is within your power to do is covering what you're acknowledging in this agreement. And so understanding that there may be echoes of digital documents hanging out there. I do know that DDSB is currently going through a records management review, and we're dealing with that on our side as well. What kind of a hold or a retention cycle we have for email. So I get that there's nuance to that. But again, just the spirit is that folks will do their best to delete those documents. Matthew, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just kind of following this conversation, just wondering if we should amend it slightly to say I will deliver or destroy, like just or delete, whatever, because right now it just really just talk about deliver over to you, just so following kind of Joad's train of thought. I think it's all reasonable. It just maybe just amending the wording to cover that as well.
Really easy to do. Yeah, happy to make that change.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. So with that, I will amend. I will ask Kristen kindly to share with you, and then I will ask you to please sign and return a copy so that we have it on file. And that will be that order of business taken care of. So thank you very much.
Thank you, David. The next portion of tonight's meeting, I will return it back to you, David, for the annual audit committee to the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Audit committee legislation, Ontario Regulation 361.10 requires that there are a couple of reports every year get created and distributed, so that this item, the report to the Board of Trustees, is in a nutshell a summary of the activity of the audit committee for the previous year. So it includes a quick summary of all of the internal audit work and an overview of the meetings, It is for the use of the Board of Trustees. It is not distributed to the Ministry of Education. It is shared with the Board of Trustees at a public meeting, would be part of that package. But this is an annual occurrence, and so a copy of what that looks like is included in the package, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Are there any questions for David? Oh, go ahead, Matthew.
Just a small point on page 8, third bullet from the bottom of the summary of work performed. It references the appointment of a new external member effective February 2024. I think it should be 2025.
Thanks, Matthew. I think
Okay.
that you are correct.
Okay.
And I will ask for Kristen's support to make that correction before we finalize this and send it to the Board of Trustees. Thanks for that catch.
Okay. Other than that, I support it as amended.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, I think we could move on.
Great. Thank you.
We'll move on to the ministry, the report to the Ministry of Education.
I apologize, Madam Chair. I think we are looking for a motion from the committee to approve passing this report to the board. So if you look on page 6, there is a recommended action and a draft motion there for you.
Yes, it is.
And I wonder if we can just add as amended to this. So the annual audit committee report of the Board of Trustees for the year ended August 31st be presented as amended to the Board of Trustees.
Okay. Do I have anybody who can? Oh, thank you, Matthew. Okay, and we'll have if everybody's in favor of the amended report. See hands. I see hands. There we go. Thank you, everyone. So that is carried.
Would you like me to move on to the next item, Madam Chair?
I would, thank you.
Perfect. So this is the second of 2 reports that we are obligated to consider. Again, reference to Ontario Regulation 36110. This report is due to be presented to the Ministry of Education. There is a little bit less information in this. It's a briefer overview of the work that was performed and a specific mention of any enrollment-based work included. There are 2 motions included in this report. One to present this to the Board of Trustees at their October meeting, and the second for it then to be submitted to the Ministry of Education. Again, happy to answer any questions.
Since there is no questions, can I have somebody, let's see here. Pass that. Sorry, can I have somebody for the motion? Because it is a motion on the first report, correct? And then there's a second one.
There are 2 motions, Madam Chair. I'm not sure if you wish to deal with them both at the same time or you'd like to do them separately. I think it would be fine to deal with them both if you'd like to.
Okay, that's fine. I was going to do it separately, but that's okay. We can do them all together. And I saw Matthew's hand raised for that. And can I have all in favor of that motion? I see all hands. Thank you. Thank you, Jarwood. So that motion is passed for both recommended actions.
Great.
And since we did that together, any further questions at all from anyone that they may want to ask or anything that's come up? I see everyone shaking their head. And at this time, if there is no other business, If there's no other business, our next meeting will be on November 6th, 2025. So close to Christmas. That's so sad. But that will be our next meeting. And so for now, I will now call this meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.